Hi Cancer, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little weekly reading for you. And I do feel like these readings this week aren't going to be for everybody, but we're taking a look at challenge. So something that you are challenged with right now. All right. So we'll see what comes up for you. All right. So we have air energy. So you might be challenged around communication or how you are thinking about something. All right, so let's get another card here. All right, and let's get into the tarot. All right, so I'm giving designations to the cards this week. These readings are going to be a little bit shorter this week. This first card is about how you are viewing the situation, how it's affecting you, and potentially what's on the other side of this challenge. All right, and then we're going to get advice from the universe here based on your situation. Right there. And then one card from my Gift of Answers cards. Right there. And then finally a question that might be important for you to pose to yourself right now based on what the challenge is that's in front of you or that you're dealing with. Right there. Okay, so let's start with the situation, whatever it is for you. Judgments. Okay, so how does this situation affect you? Are you afraid of people's judgments about you in some way? Do you feel like people are judging you? Or has no one judged you right now, and this is something that you're just afraid is going to happen? Should you move forward with something that is important to you? Judgments, and then we have impulse. Interesting. So this is fire energy. So, you might be, you might feel like, you might actually feel like you are being impulsive, or somebody is telling you that you're impulsive. You might be judging yourself. You might feel like you're making a decision on impulse, and you may not know why you're feeling that way. All right. But you feel like there's something that you have an impulse to do that could cause a judgment towards you in some way. All right. So how are you viewing this situation? We have the Eight of Cups. Okay. So I strongly feel that you might be getting ready to literally walk out on a job, walk out on a position, walk away from somebody, and it feels like it's going to be more impulsive than really thought through. And you know what? One is not necessarily better than the other. Sometimes what we feel in the moment, that impulse, that's the exact right thing to do. But you are viewing something or somebody or a situation that you are walking away from, and it might be something that you are fairly emotionally, that you have attachments to it or to a person. So that's interesting. So how is this affecting you right now? What do we have here? We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you are definitely thinking of moving away from something. You are trying to get from point A to point B. And again, Six of Swords is actually, generally a man that's out on a boat, out on the water, getting from one island to another. So this is emotional for you. All right, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. This is emotionally impulsive in some way. You're trying to remove yourself from something, but you feel like you're going to be judged for it. What's on the other side of possibly doing this? Death. Death. All right, Cancer. You can look at this in one of two ways, okay? There is definitely an ending that you're thinking about making here. I feel like it's your choice. I feel like it's something that you have given some thought to, but I feel like the actual act of walking away or moving away from this is possibly very impulsive. But it's not something that is coming out of the blue. It's something that's been building up, leading possibly to an impulsive decision. But the Death card says that this is coming no matter what, okay? Whatever it is that you're thinking about leaving, I feel like it's coming no matter what. So it really is about transforming the situation for you. Ultimately, I feel like you feel that. You feel like ultimately this is going to transform your life in some positive way. So let's see. We're going to take a look at judgments. I want to take a look at what is impulsive here. All right. What you are emotionally leaving behind, and how moving away from this is affecting you. Judgment. All right, so we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so Nine of Wands, you know, this is battle scars, battle wounds, having gone through it. You know, I almost feel like you feel like somebody could judge your could judge you on your past experiences. So let's say you're in some type of pattern right now. Okay, whatever you're going through has happened before in some way. You feel like someone's going to say, you know what, I told you so. I told you, you know, if you went back to work for that type of company, this was just going to happen again. Or I told you that, you know, if you went out with this person and got really close to them, you know, they're just like so-and-so in your past. Okay, so you feel like someone is going to judge you on a pattern. That's what I'm feeling. So let's look at impulsive here. All right, we have the Three of Pentacles. I need one more on that. All right, so we have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands says that even if you're impulsive, you're still sure about what it is that you want to do here. And it feels like with the Three of Pentacles, it's like there are different people, there are better people for you to be around right now than the people that you're around right now. Could be one person, could be multiple people. Okay, so you're impulsively, possibly, again, making the decision at that moment, okay, which is what I'm feeling, but it's not something that you haven't given thought to over time. All right, you are sure about the decision. So let's take a look. This is how you're viewing the situation. And I feel like your soul has already made this decision. So it's just about you getting on board. All right. So, and then we have Six of Cups. Okay. So you're moving away from something that has emotionally impacted you. If it's a person, it's somebody that has probably been in your life in some way for a good portion of your life. You know, it could be family, it could be a relationship, it could be a job that you've been with for a long time, and you have a lot of memories. You have a lot of memories with whatever you are leaving behind, which is tough. It's tough because you can see the good and the bad. So when you're leaving a job or something that you've been with for 10 plus years, okay, that can come with judgment, right? If you're leaving a particular person or family behind, that can come with judgment. But the judgment is definitely around either the fears that you have shared with somebody. So you shared, you know, your fear around leaving. You know, you might have told a colleague that you're really afraid of leaving this job behind and you don't know for sure if it's the right decision. This person probably cast a lot of judgment your way, like, why would you do that? Why would you leave? And they don't know your soul. And it's the same thing with a relationship. If you confided in somebody, and maybe the person that you're with just isn't your soul's fulfillment right now or anymore, and your soul feels the need to move on from it. Some people come into our lives for a reason, some people come into our lives for a season, and some people come into our lives for a lifetime. All right, so how this is affecting you, you are moving forward, whether it feels like it or not. The Two of Wands says that you're probably in the decision phase where you've made the decision, but you really haven't done a whole lot, at least in the physical world. But your mind, I feel like, is already moved on from what it is that you're leaving. Six of Swords. And then here we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So that's telling us, right, that there's a part of you that's hanging on to something. You're hanging on to something that is hard to let go of. You're hanging on to something in the physical world. Let's see what that is. Page of Swords. Okay. So, Page of Swords, sometimes can be about the gossip, the chatter, in a way, the camaraderie that comes with this situation. I feel like you're leaving a situation, or you're holding on to a situation that, Page of Swords, it's very backdoor energy. It's very, I feel like you're hanging on to the opinions of others. And when we hang on to the opinions of others, the truth gets really fuzzy. What's your opinion? Your opinion matters more than anybody's. Your opinion, I feel like, is pretty clear here. It is clear. All right, so what's on the other side of it? One way or the other, something is ending. Whether it's by your choice, and I feel like you already made the choice, okay? And once you make that choice, that wheel of fortune, that wheel is moving towards where you're going. Whether you actually physically make the decision, that impulsive decision to leave, or you don't, it's already been decided. So the transformation is already in process here. Knight of Swords. So Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, we've got a lot of air energy here. We've got Scorpio energy here. Knight of Swords is fast communication, impulsive communication. I do feel like you're getting ready to say and do something that you haven't done yet, that's going to lead to an ending, but also a transformation for you. One more. Knight of Swords is Aquarius energy. Look at that. Ace of Wands. So all of this is happening because wherever you're at right now, that is not where your passion is. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's a family situation, whether it's a destination, a place, wherever it is that you're at right now is not where your passion lies. Ace of Wands, this inspires a new passion. You have ideas around a new passion, whether it's a person, place, or thing. There's new passion here, and by doing what you feel impulsively to do, after having really thought about it and deciding on it, I don't feel like there's a problem with impulsivity after you have taken the time to, to figure out where it is you want to go. Your soul knows where it wants to be, where it wants to go. And the opinions of others, the judgments of others, are simply detours. Okay? So the advice of the universe here, All right, we have the activated ally. This is a 9 card. All right, so 9s are about you. Who would you consider your ally to be here? I feel like it's you. It's like this is a little bit of a challenging situation because you might be the only one that can see what is right for you. You've activated in some way, or you're spiritually evolving in some way to really connect with your higher self and what it is or where it is that you want to be. And no matter what anybody says, I feel like you're going to make that decision. What else do we have here? A peaceful vibration. I feel like once you hit that peaceful vibration, or you might be in it right now, that's the best time to make this decision. If you're in a chaotic energy right now, that's probably why the Two of Wands is showing up here. The decision has been made, but the action might not have been made yet. Okay? But even an impulsive decision, okay, and I feel like it comes from a conversation, I feel like the peaceful vibration almost immediately follows. And then what do we have here? Look at this. What kind of release would protect clarity in my space? So this reading for you is about clearing something, all right? And it's releasing something, Death card. And it's to bring in something that you feel passionate about, or, you know, somebody that you feel passionate about. Something feels very stale here, and people get used to you in a story that you create in your life. So if you've been somewhere for a while, other people like predictability. And when you start messing with that with other people, that's when judgments come in. But I feel like you are your own activated ally in this situation. This is completely about you and trusting yourself in this situation. Okay, so you might be, or you might have been influenced by other people along the way. And I feel like it's time to make the decision for yourself. So we have a lot of air energy here. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Let's see, let's get a couple of extra air energy cards to see. All right, 1, 2. What do we have here? Yeah, you have a knowing from your higher self of what direction to go in here. And it's like, once you get this knowing, once this knowing falls into place, there's no turning back, right? I said that earlier with the Death card. It's like, this is going to happen, whether it's by your own hand or by somebody else's. It's in process. What do we have here? All right, so the details, and probably part of the challenge here, is truly listens to what other people say. I feel like you're overcoming this right now because you've got this activated ally. You're really realizing that you are your own best advocate. So listening to what other people say, I feel like right now, and listening to other people's judgments on what is right for your life, it's like it's not good enough anymore, right? It's just gossip. It's just chatter. It doesn't matter. The chatter doesn't matter. All right? All right, Cancer. That is what I have for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no problem. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me on YouTube. YouTube is not what it used to be. So in terms of the fact that there's a lot out there that grabs people's attention, especially around negative topics right now. You know, for me, I can't spend a ton of time talking about negative topics without talking about how it can be better. Okay, so there's a lot of negative things in the world. I suppose that's probably really easy to focus on. You know, and that's true in your daily life too. When you focus on the negativity, you can get a lot of followers. You can get a lot of people that will latch on to that. But when you're the person that, you know, follows your heart and tries to see the good, that's not as easy for people to latch on to sometimes. So anyway, have a great week, and I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.